Got this new cross that I liked, and guess what I did? I made it. Why not? All right. It comes in different colors, styles. 50, thank you for the inspiration. You're a true gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you won't mind. And then the black diamond one. This is my favorite one. This is what you want. It's on tracksnyc.com. I don't know where 50 got his, but I know where I got mine. From him. tracksnyc.com. B. Just like 50. You can make your best offer on tracksnyc.com. The whole team is here. 212 Tracks NYC. Yeah,
I am Dave, a 10-year intellectual property attorney dealing with everything from patents, trademarks, copyrights, trade secrets, and we have a good one for you guys today. Now, I just played you the video of a jeweler apparently out of NYC, Tracks NYC, and to his credit, man, he has a pretty decent sized following. It seems like Adam Sandler recently put him in a movie, and I was looking at his. We just saw a video that was on his IG, and I think his IG has like 2.5 million followers. So this guy has an audience. He has a following, but you have to know who you're going after. 50 Cent just sued this guy for just essentially intellectual property infringement. And before I got to give you my thoughts, and we're going to take a look at this Yahoo Finance article that's kind of breaking down a little bit more of the lawsuit and why 50 Cent is suing this guy. This video that I just showed you guys was what? A couple, 6 days ago, I think it says. So 6 days ago. Now, this is a video that he recently played or recently did. Hopefully TMZ doesn't flag me for this, but this is a video that this guy recently did. We just saw him talking crazy, essentially. So this is the video that he just recently put out maybe a couple days ago. Let's go.
50. A cross is meant for forgiveness, redemption, forgiveness of sins, forgive, forget. Let it go, brother.
So you see that. Now he's telling 50 Cent to let it go. He was talking crazy, talking about, hey, I copied this off of 50. And this is the issue with this. This is the issue I have as an intellectual property attorney. Man, y'all make our jobs as lawyers so much more difficult at times. So much more difficult. You got this guy literally on Instagram, on video, saying how he copied 50 Cent's cross piece. Now, again, this is copyright infringement. That's a black letter law of copyright infringement. Now, essentially, people, they don't know this, but you can actually get a copyright on an actual jewelry piece. I think what the ROC changed with Jay-Z and Dame Dash, where, again, only person who hands out those ROC chains or those rock chains is either Jay-Z or Dame Dash. They give it to people that kind of make them official, I guess, rock members or whatever the case may be, ROC members. That was kind of back in the day. But even now, you can't just go to a jeweler and say, hey, let me get one of them ROC chains and I'm going to kind of wear it for myself. Jewelers know at this point that you're going to get sued if you do that, because Jay-Z them has a copyright on the actual logo, or the logo ROC. And to the extent that a jeweler tries to copy that, we know that Jay-Z them is going to hit him with a copyright infringement lawsuit. And this is a similar thing. 50 Cent, this cross piece apparently, 50 Cent has a copyright on that. And we're going to break down the Yahoo Finance article and talk a little bit more about the lawsuit. But 50 Cent has intellectual property, owns IP on it, more specifically, a copyright. And to the extent that a jeweler is just going to copy that, he's going to hit him with a copyright infringement lawsuit. And the crazy thing about this case is, this is an open and shut case that we call in a legal field, because this guy's literally going on Instagram. This is why you got to go to an attorney, man. This guy's literally going on his Instagram and saying, hey, yes, I copied this from 50 Cent, and I'm selling it. Come on, that's copyright. That's black letter law, copyright infringement. Open and shut cases, nothing to talk about. How did you not think? And then this is another thing that I always like to say. If you come to me and you say, hey, I got this idea, whether it's for a copyright, for a patent, for a trademark, whatever the case may be. One of the things that I'm going to do as your attorney is I'm going to say whether or not we can get some type of IP on that. But then I'm going to tell you who your competitors are to the extent that you don't know. And I'm going to also tell you, based on my platform, my systems, the things that I use, based on your competitors out there who are more likely going to sue. You have some companies that they are more trigger happy to sue you than other companies. And we all know that 50 Cent will sue you. I was just at InvestFest, in August, September, where he was talking about how he spent $30 million. He's up to this point, he spent $30 million in attorney fees. So if you have somebody who's spending essentially $1 million a year, millions of dollars a year, suing people for different reasons, you probably don't want to kind of poke that bear. And then we all know 50 Cent, this guy, he's going to even troll you even more on Instagram, on different social media platforms, knowing that, okay, I'm gonna really make an example out of you. So I'm not even going to hit you just in court in your pocketbook, but I'm also troll you while I'm doing it on social media. So I'm not sure. Again, we'll call him a jeweler for for this video, but why is this guy? Let me know in the comments why you think this guy went on his Instagram and essentially admitted to copying 50 Cent's copyright on his actual cross neck piece. Then you saw once he got hit with the lawsuit, now he tried to backtrack. Hey man, a cross is meant for redemption, forgiveness, and let it go, brother. Let it. So he's essentially trying to kind of take back all the things that he kind of did in the first video I told you or played you with him saying, hey, y'all copied this from 50 Cent. He was inspiration, yada, yada, yada. It just doesn't make sense. You're making your attorney not only job that much more harder, but you're costing yourself a lot more money. You would rather go to an attorney on the front end and say, hey, a couple $100, this is what I'm looking to do. Is it worth it or not? And the attorney in this case is probably going to say, man, that's not going to worth it. It's not worth it because you're going to get sued most likely because 50 Cent, he's going to sue you because that's what he does to kind of protect his brand. And then you're going to have to pay me. You're going to be out thousands of dollars, maybe tens of thousands of dollars trying to defend this lawsuit. And for what? Making a couple of dollars on a cross chain is not worth it. But as opposed to this jeweler doing that, he goes out. I could tell he didn't talk to his attorney beforehand, his IP attorney. Does this anyway, gets slapped with a lawsuit, tries to backtrack. And man, at that point, you're already out of a ton of money. So yeah, hopefully this is a lesson for you guys. Again, we're still going to take a look at the Yahoo Finance article to kind of get a little bit more into the weeds of, I guess, this lawsuit or whatnot. But let this be a learning lesson for you guys, man, because part of my job is I'm definitely going to bring you guys entertainment, but I'm trying to provide you guys value. And a lot of times, hey, people, this social media gets you in trouble, man. It can be a big benefit, but it can also get you in trouble. And the fact that this guy went on social media, his IG page, and pretty much admitted to committing copyright infringement, it's like, what else is it to talk about? Just play this video for the judge, and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, you pretty much admitted. Because, again, one of the things that people don't know, for copyright infringement, it has to be a original work of art of human authorship that's fixed in a tangible medium. So to the extent that this guy ended up creating having to create the same art piece as 50 Cent's art piece, but it was created independently without him knowing a 50 Cent's art piece, he could have at least said, okay, this is not copyright infringement because I did this independently. But when you are essentially knowing of this guy, he pretty much admitted to copying it. You knew of his 50 Cent's art piece of the cross, and you pretty much said on camera that I copied it. That's copyright infringement. So if you would at least didn't mention his name, your attorney can have a better argument when he's kind of talking it out in court to say, hey, man, he created this on his own. He didn't know it 50 Cent. Again, whether it's true or not, he can at least put forth that argument. But when you go online and you have a video saying that, hey, yeah, I copied this stuff and I'm selling it, it's like, come on, man. You make your attorney job harder, and unfortunately, your attorney is going to make you pay as a result of it. So let's get to this. Let me pull up this article really quickly so we can quickly go through it. And again, I want to hear from you guys. What you think in the comment section. So this was on Yahoo Entertainment, October 10th on Thursday. So a few days ago. It's Sunday right now. So this was as of a couple of days ago. 50 Cent sues Uncut Gems actor and real life jeweler for copy and design of his custom necklace. People didn't even know you can get a copyright on your necklace. I'm here to tell you, yes, you can protect the necklace, that necklace piece. That is protectable via a copyright at the very least. And we'll go through the article here really quickly. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson sued Uncut Gems actor Maxud on Thursday, claiming that the real life viral jeweler copied the design of a piece of jewelry made custom for a music entertainment mogul. Jackson accuses the jeweler of trademark infringement and unfair competition in the Southern District of New York. And let me bring this back on myself. I haven't read the article. And obviously, the video evidence is pretty damning and goes against the jeweler in ways very favorably in 50 Cent's corner. However, the whole trademark copyright thing, I'm not sure where he's coming from, where 50 Cent is coming from, and his attorneys are coming from with the trademark infringement. Because typically in a logo, that's one of those things that you can actually get both a copyright on as well as a trademark on. Again, you got to think. I just said copyright is an original work of authorship that's fixed in a tangible medium. So one of those things that you can get copyrighted is a 2D work as well as a 3D work. So obviously we know the jewelry piece, that's a 3D work. But from a trademark standpoint, typically a trademark is for you and I. It helps the consumers identify the goods or the owner of the goods and services. So in this case, the cross, I'm not sure if 50 Cent is using it in a trademark sense. To the extent that he was using this cross in a trademark sense to be able to identify identify the owner of the goods or services, or the goods, in this case, the jewelry, then sure, he can get a trademark on that 2D logo and essentially, sue this guy for trademark infringement. I haven't looked at, again, this lawsuit in all fairness. So again, I'm not sure that trademark angle that they're trying to say that this guy committed, the jewelry committed trademark infringement. He definitely committed copyright infringement and again, he admitted to copying the actual jewelry piece that was made exclusively for and owned exclusively by 50 Cent. So again, this is nothing to talk about there. This whole trademark infringement, even though you can get both a copyright and a trademark on something like this, I'm not sure if 50 Cent is using this jewelry piece as a branding piece, as a trade. Maybe he is, and if he is, and that's kind of rolled out in a lawsuit, then yes, it is trademark infringement in addition to copyright infringement. But I'm not sure that angle of coming at this thing with trademark infringement. Now, obviously, we know the G Unit logo, the G Unit name, that's all trademarks because it's identifying 50 Cent's companies, to us as we see those, as we see that logo and the services that they provide. But with the whole jewelry piece, I'm not sure if he's using that cross from a trademark standpoint. But if he is, then I guess he can make that argument for not only copyright infringement, but trademark infringement. So I did want to kind of bring that up because I thought that was interesting as I was looking at this ahead of time. Let's go here. So defendants who are in the jewelry business willfully and knowingly created imitations of an original necklace designed exclusively for Jackson, use Jackson's name, image, and other intellectual property rights to mislead consumers into believing the finished reproductions are affiliated with, sponsored by, or endorsed by Jackson, and continue to use Jackson's name, image, and other intellectual property rights for commercial gain. And again, I'll probably agree with that statement. Obviously, I think this guy thought he was going to be able to kind of leverage 50 Cent's name. And again, we all hear the NIL, name, image, and likeness tied to sports and athletes, entertainment, or athletes specifically, as far as, hey, man, you got to pay me for you to be able to use my name, my image, and my likeness. But this stuff is not only to athletes, but it's entertainers as well as you and I. I think T.I. had the lawsuit that I broke down. This was several months ago, where it was a club that had a poster of him up, and he had nothing to do with the club promotion and the party that was going on that Saturday. But the club promoter and the club tried to put up a poster with T.I.'s name, and T.I. sued him for essentially violation of his name, image, and likeness rights because he had nothing to do with it and he didn't authorize it, and T.I. won for that. So again, in a similar case, not only so this guy committed all type of intellectual property infringement, committed copyright infringement. It looks like, according to which I want to see a little bit more of the trademark infringement, but then he also committed NIL, which again is another form of intellectual property. So this guy, the jeweler, committed all type of infringement. And again, using 50 Cent's name and image without his approval is, again, that's illegal. You can't do that. So let's move on here. The suit states that the jeweler moved forward with creating the jewelry despite having no relationship with 50 Cent. 50 Cent did not purchase his necklace from defendants, and Jackson has never authorized defendants to capitalize on his goodwill and reputation in order to promote their goods and services, which, again, that's why the video is so damning, because the jeweler is saying all that in a video. It goes on to say that even after Jackson reached out to the jeweler and warned him about the designs, the jeweler replied with 50 Cent, you don't got better things to worry about? Yeah, I do got better things to worry about, and that's protecting my brand, which we know 50 Cent out of all entertainers is going to do that. It's continued to use Jackson's name, likeness, and IP rights to advertise, market, and sell their jewelry. Per the complaint, Jackson decided to take legal action in order to protect his brand, name, and image that he spent decades creating, maintaining, and enforcing. Yeah, we know that 50 Cent is going to enforce people. Look, matter of fact, let me take it off the what's the name. This how you know you messed up. This how you know you messed up. Look at the comments on the right-hand side. Bro, he's going to sue the SHIT out of you. bro, you know 50 Cent is the celebrity debt collector, meaning that he's going to sue you. 50 Cent will want his royalties by money. So people know that he's going to sue him. So that's the thing. I'm not sure if he did this for clout or thought he was going to get away with it. I know he didn't know he was going to get away with it. Didn't think he was going to get away with it. Yeah, man, that's crazy. So again, other people knew that, hey, this is not going to end well for you, and this guy still did it. Which again, you know, you got everything that you got coming for you at that point. So let's finish out the article, though. I want to hear from you guys. There we go. Let's get back to it. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Okay, to support the claim, the document lists several occasions in which the jeweler showed off his necklace designed online between August and October of this year. One of the jewelers cited posts was titled "Selling 50 Cent Jewelry." Again, that's unfair trade competition. That's name, image, and likeness. You're trying to use somebody else's celebrity status, use somebody else's name to sell your jewelry. Selling 50 Cent jewelry. Again, that's a clear indication of a violation of your name, image, and likeness rights. So again, man, this guy, he did all type of stuff wrong in this case. In the video post, the jeweler can be seen holding up an image of Jackson wearing the custom piece while he's advertising his reiteration of it. It's all bad, man. In his prayer for relief, the lawsuit requested that the jeweler and all his associates be barred from using, imitating, or copying Jackson's name and damages that amount to no less than $5 million. It'd be interesting to see what this guy made from it. I would imagine that he did make some money from it. And again, it seemed like the jeweler plays a character, Yusai, in Adam Sandler's acclaimed A24 drama, which was okay. So this was back in 2019, 5 years ago, that he was in a movie created by Adam Sandler. So looks like them on set. Yeah, I don't know. I guess people, hey, man, they gotta have that clout. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Again, I'm trying to provide you guys value, so please hit the like button if you enjoyed this content, and please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I am trying to not only give you guys entertainment, but provide value from an IP perspective, and at the very least, kind of help you out to not get sued. Again, this guy could have avoided this altogether by just going to his lawyer, going to someone like me and say, hey, this is what I'm looking to do. Is this okay? He probably would have paid his attorney $400 or $500, maybe less, to get essentially information or advice for his attorney. His attorney would have told him no, that you're going to get sued for at least copyright infringement and name, image, and likeness violation, and again, maybe trademark infringement and other forms of IP infringement. But this guy didn't do any of that, didn't go talk to his attorney, essentially admitted on video to committing copyright infringement, which is a big no-no. He has posts that he's pretty much saying that, hey, I'm selling 50 Cent's jewelry, which is trying to act like 50 Cent has something, some part of this, which again is a violation of 50 Cent's name, image, and likeness rights. And again, he's being sued for $5 million as a result of it. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Hey, get an IP attorney on board. So before you do crazy stuff like this, that's going to get you sued. Again, I would imagine that he's going to owe 50 Cent, or at the very least, he's going to hold his attorneys. He's going to be out a lot more than what he made from selling these jewelry pieces on, essentially selling these jewelry pieces online or on his profile. Again, this guy has 2.5 million followers, so it's not like this guy is nobody. He has a decent sized following. So, but all that money that came in as a result of his following and as a result of his videos, him creating these illegal copies, these knockoff copies, he's pretty much going to pay the 50 Cent as well as his lawyers. So this was all for nothing. Avoid situations like this, man. I'll see y'all later. Peace.